Hello, my name is Nakeema Shannon, and I am the CEO and editor-in-chief of an LGBT magazine called Color Magazine. We dedicate all of our pieces to LGBT of color, humanitarians, holistic, non-traditional, and traditional entrepreneurs. We're based in Brooklyn, New York. And today we will be talking about Sergeant First Class Perry Watkins and his case against the U.S. Army banning homosexuals from serving. Perry Watkins was drafted into the United States Army in 1968 at the age of 20. On his application, he actually clicked the box for homosexual tendencies and even told his psychiatrist that he was gay and was not going to hide in the closet.
What'd you do?
Lost everything I had. It was a 12-and-a-half-year relationship. That ended, in part, I'm sure, as a direct result of the fact that things changed so drastically. This is a rental. I used to own a house not a mile from here. Mm-hmm. I lost it because, hey, guess what? When I got thrown out of the Army, I didn't have an income. I had to file bankruptcy. And I basically had to find a job any place I could. And any time you go out and apply for mid-level management type job as an office assistant or administrative assistant or personnel supervisor or something like that, they would look at my qualifications and go, God, great. 15 years in the military, a 4-year degree in business. Hey, wonderful. Wait a minute, why do you only have 15 years? Why didn't you stay for 20? Which, of course, then brings the story to light, because, what am I going to do, lie?
You would have had a pension at 20 years, right?
I would have had a pension at 20.
So you had to explain your story.
Yeah, so then it's like, oh, well, okay, we don't mind that you're gay. That's not a problem. What is it you did after 15 years that caused the Army to throw you out? You tell them the truth. I didn't do anything. I took the Army to court to get my security clearance back. Right, sure.
Well, the Army would never do that.
The Army's not going to invest 15 years in somebody and then throw them out if they didn't do something. You just can't. You're just not telling us. So you never get called back to get offered the job. You get offered the entry-level jobs that pay $7.50 an hour. Mm-hmm. Well, that would be fine if I were just out of college. But we're talking 15 years and a mortgage. 15 years work experience and a mortgage that needs to be paid. I can't do that. So I lost everything, and I had to start from scratch, basically, and that's where I am.
Both in 1972 and 1975, they tried to exclude Perry Watkins from actually re-enlisting both times, but those cases were closed because he had an excellent service record.
His finding was that I was homosexual but qualified for military service. Now, according to the regulation, and this is what I find it amusing, because the Army's always tooting about, our regulation says a homosexual can't be in the military. You're right. Your regulation required that that man make a determination that if I was suitable for military service, that I was lying, that I am not homosexual. That's the only way you can put someone in the military who checked that box, yes.
So you're drafted.
It's interesting. I'm drafted, yeah.
In 1990, for the last civil case that Perry Watkins faced, he actually received a settlement, full pension, and his honorable promotion from Sergeant, Staff Sergeant to Sergeant First Class. Sergeant First Class Perry Watkins has made a change in my life because as an honorable veteran, I actually appreciate him going to bat for lesbians and gays, and serving freely without being discriminated against. I think it is important to teach LGBT-Black education as well as just Black history because no matter what, we're always in history. As an entrepreneur and advocate for LGBT rights, I look forward to telling LGBT youth that the world is theirs and that they can do whatever they want to. Nothing is non-achievable, and always dream big.